Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be making an analysis of Quantumscape Corporation. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember this isn't a financial advice. This is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Now, what does Quantumscape make? Well, they make batteries. And they make quite interesting batteries that are anode-less, which means that they don't form anodes until you charge them, which means that they can produce much more faster charging batteries, which can reduce times by up to 80%. Which is also the reason why I quite like QuantumScape. Now, as you can see right now, we are trading up at a quite high stock price. As you can see, currently we're trading up at, as you can see, 12.86, and just in April we're trading at 3 below 4. So as you can see, it's quite a volatile stock. Now, I'm just going to make each candle a day instead of an hour. As you can see right now, it's quite a new company. It was first formed back, or publicly traded, I mean, back, as you can see, in 2020. As you can see, then it rose quite quickly, which was under Corona when green energy really was hyped, and of course, then it tanked quite a bit. Now, as you can see down here, we have quite large volumes, which is quite interesting to see in a company that is so small, but that also means that chances are a lot of people are sitting with a loss. Of course, everyone who bought below this red line here are sitting at a huge gain, but everyone who bought up here are sitting at a huge loss. So unless they bought up while it was low, are going to sit at a huge loss still, and chances are they are going to sell out once they get the chance. So we are seeing some of those patterns, as you can see. Every time we see a huge spike, it falls down, a huge spike, it falls down, and so on and so forth. This pattern is quite normal in a stock like this, where it traded up quite highly, and then people are now thinking, great, I can reduce my loss or even gain a small profit. So be quite careful. As you can see, let me just make each candle an hour again, so it's more easy to see. As you can see, we're trading all the way up here in 15, and then again, boom, we traded downwards. So again, it is forming again. So chances are it wouldn't surprise me if the next pit we're going to follow. Let's see if we have some support levels here. The only proper support that we have here is down here at about just under $7, as you can see down here, because we do see some peaks, but as you can see right here, bit of a bottom formation on a previous peak as well, and as you can see earlier peaks. So the next proper formation technically is all the way down here. So if this trend continues, chances are it's going to take a huge plummet. So I would be very careful. But then again, it could have done that previously. As you can see, it has risen quite a long time. So maybe it's just that great. Now, as you can see down here, the beta on this stock is a bit high, which means it's a bit more volatile than your average stocks. And we have no PE and no EPS. Well, we do have an EPS, but it isn't positive, I mean. As you can see down here, they lose money every single quarter still. Now, in the RSI, we have been trading up here in overbought for quite some time. Now, we are trading a bit more downwards towards the middle, which is lovely to see. Now, if you don't know what the RSI is, that is the relative strength index. This shows which way a stock is moving. So it's up here above 50, but below 70, it's in the upper channel, meaning the stock is trading upwards. If it's above 70, it's an overbought, which means it's moving upwards quite fast. If it's below 50 and above 30, it's in the lower channel, which means the stock is trading downwards. And if it's below 30, of course, it is moving downwards quite a while. But as it is called a relative strength index, this only takes the previous stock price into consideration. So as you can see up here, we are starting out here with the overbought. It still continued all the way, it started right around here, and it continued all the way up to 15. So then again, it could still move upwards, but currently we are seeing a bit of a downward trend in the RSI as well, which is nice to see. Let's hopefully see it trading a bit more sideways here. Now, as you can see here in the income statement, they don't have any income at all, and that's because they're still making their batteries and still developing the technology, which is quite interesting. And also, the reason I like them a bit is because a lot of investors have so much belief in them because their product is so unique and the technology that they have shown so far is quite great. As you can see on the seasonals, however, it is very, very volatile, or a coin flip, you might even say. As you can see, 2020, it was up 753%, absolutely insane. At one point, it was up by 1,800%. Then we have this year, it's up by 132%, but previously this year it has been down 20%. So, of course, a bit crazy, this movement lately. And then we have 24, 21, 22, quite negative, and then 23 also quite a decent year as well. Now, the technicals for this stock for the day is a buy, and for the month it is still a buy, and that is still because this upwards movement is still so strong that it is still a buy. And we're also seeing, as you can see right here, this golden cross, which means that the 50-day moving average is above the 200-day moving average. So the stock price is still quite a lot higher, and as you can see, there is still quite a huge gap between these two lines, which is a great technical. Now, the analyst trading on this, as you can see, they are quite poor. As you can see, we have one strong buy, 4 hold, and 2 strong sell. And as you can see, the maximum price of this strong buy up here is still below the current price, which of course isn't great. Maybe they haven't had a chance to reiterate their analyses given the recent jumps, or maybe the technology but maybe then again, it is just a meme stock, as we have seen some meme stock-ish movements lately, and maybe this is also fallen victims that, of course, I can only speculate on that. But either way, be quite careful, as this has moving quite fast upwards in quite a short period of time. And as you can see, overall, just a neutral with more tendencies to strong sell, and that is because the battery industry or sector is huge competitive at the moment, and we don't see any clear winners yet. As you can see here in the estimated EPS, they don't expect to make money to at least 2029. And their revenue here, as you can see, the first year they're expecting to make any real profit at all is next year. As you can see, no money, no money, no money, no money. Let's hope that they get that sooner rather than later. That was my analysis on Quantumscape. If you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, please leave the company you want me to analyze in the comment section below.